Looking in the comments, they're like, he still hasn't fought a real boxer. It's like,
didn't you beat 2 boxers
in a row in the first round? The problem is the dumb people don't know they're dumb differently than that.
This dude was on the roof, in plain sight of the Secret Service. Everybody in the audience with a gun.
Conor McGregor. He went right to Twitter.
Well, he goes from, look at what Mike Perry's doing. He's going to up that little dweeb to, you're fired. Like, I think Biden is saying he's sick so that they can swap someone in.
Joe Biden standing down.
No
See, we
f***ing way.
Here we are, Jake Paul. Here we are.
Here we are, back at it like a crack addict.
Let's go.
Hey, all right, nice. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's mood boosting.
it's Jake Paul, double-digit 10-1 boxer.
Yes. Let's go.
The greatest boxer of our generation. less than 12 hours. Actually, you fought Mike Perry like 11 hours ago.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. You
Like
late fight, Jake.
It was so late. I did not like that. It was too
It
late.
was like 1:30 when you started.
Yeah, I got home and it was 4 a.m. I was like, how is this even possible?
Well, dude, thank you for making the podcast.
I can't believe I made it on
Me
time.
either. Very professional of you.
Hey, you know how we do it, baby. We keep grinding, we keep hustling, we keep going. It's every day, bro.
Yeah.
That's a W.
With the Disney Channel flow.
That is a W, Jake. I'm so proud of you. I just feel like a broken record. I keep saying this, but yesterday was so beautiful as like your brother and as a fight fan, and to see what you did to this guy, you dismantled him, and he's a badass. Way tougher than I thought. I kept saying, let's see how tough you are. And I was like, damn, he's okay.
He's tough.
Turns out he's tough.
He's tough.
Sheesh. Yeah, man. Some of these punches you were hitting him with, you are just so destructive.
Yeah, I don't know how he took all those, but
And I knew that was going through your head as well.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? Just give it up, dude.
Yeah.
Just give it up. Or his corner just stopping the fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. My arms are sore as fuck today from all the punches and
Well, you look great.
Putting the damage on him. Thank you, man.
Hey, where'd you
Thank
find
I-
that left hand from?
Dude, we've been working on it.
What the
We've been
hell?
working
I
on
said
the
I'm
left
standing
hand.
there in the freaking second row. I'm watching. I'm looking. I'm like, Jake, you got a left now? You got a jab?
Yes,
and I'm
sir.
screaming, jab, jab. Because you hit him with one of the jabs, really connected, like I think maybe round 3, something like that, in round 2, round 3, and you wobbled him with the jab.
Stumbled him with a jab.
And I was like, dude, this is reminiscent of the once great Logan Paul jab, dude. He used
Back
to have
in
a
his
good
day.
one. He used to have a good one.
Back
he had a
in
good
his
one.
day.
It was the one thing he had.
He really did. He really
He
did
just
that
do
fast
this.
jab.
One.
nothing over here.
You know what bothers me?
What bothers
and this
you?
always bothers me, but like obviously, like any time we do something victoriously, I think people are gonna try to discredit us. And people are still saying the same thing, like, well, he hasn't fought a real boxer yet. But in my head, I'm like, well, didn't you beat 2 boxers
In a row in the first round.
with winning records?
Yes. One was 17-2 and one was 10-1. And looking in the comments, they're like, he still hasn't fought a real boxer. It's like,
What are you talking
guys
about?
are fucking idiots. And these people are allowed to vote. Scary times. Scary times for the United States of America.
But I'm not seeing as much of it though.
I do. I'm
no,
seeing
it
it,
exists.
and I'm
As
still
much?
seeing the. I'm seeing the Perry looks different in this fight, so it's got to be rigged. No way he would do this. This is impossible that Jake beat this. It's like,
Frustrated.
They're allowed on the road. This is scary. You're about to have a daughter, bro. She's gonna be in your car, in your backseat, and there's people out there. These fucking nimrods. Like,
Stop.
I can't believe how dumb people are. It's so sad. And Mike Perry said it best. He said a different version, but he said the problem is the dumb people don't know they're dumb. He said it slightly differently than that.
Yes.
But man, it's I hate the world.
I will say though,
I hate the
I will
world.
so
Boring.
same.
That's what I was trying to
You just
say.
hate the world.
No, same. I will say though, this is the first fight I'm seeing where there are some people saying maybe it's time to have that conversation that Jake maybe does know what he's doing. That narrative is starting from people who I don't think maybe would have originally admitted that.
Now they want to have that.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah, you're 10-1.
Better late than never.
Yeah,
No.
that's where I'm
Better late
at.
than
It wasn't when I beat Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
That was it for me.
Yeah,
that was
I
it for
know,
me.
But hey, people are a little slow.
That is funny. Dumb people don't know they're dumb.
listen to
Yeah,
this.
it's
That's
sad.
true.
It's really sad. And then they're like really in the comments like, oh, this is fucking rigged. And then they like put their phone down. They're like, yeah, I feel.
But
better
why do
about
you-
myself
but why
now.
do you
like,
care-
dude? You fucking Nimrod.
The question is, why do you
Dude,
even?
mushrooms and grow your brain.
Why do you care at all?
That's what I'm
like.
thinking.
Like, here's my question. Like, we had these are just not even casuals. They're just haters, right? We had Terrence fucking Crawford, pound for pound best fighter on the planet, not disputable, not contendable, saying Jake Paul's the real deal.
I said,
saying Jake Paul's a real
I said,
fighter.
is Jake Paul boxing to Terrence Crawford?
He could have said anything.
Certainly,
Could've
I
said
thought
no.
he'd laugh in my face.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
That's wild.
I was like, oh my
He goes,
god.
he
Well,
got
that's
a lot
what
of
I-
power in the right hand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's what I've always said is the respect for my peers means more than anything. All the greats, all the legends, Mike
Yeah.
Tyson himself, Evander Holyfield, Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, like everybody showing respect means more than the general population. But it concerns me and bothers me because, like I said, they can vote and they can drive on the road.
it's not even
and so they're
them.
gonna
These
kill
are-
people.
What's worse?
These are
What's worse? They can
Pokemon
reproduce.
emojis.
Dude,
Jake.
exactly.
They can make more
No,
of them.
and the movie Idiocracy is like actually becoming a
100%.
real thing.
a link to that.
It's got, dude. Yes, when I was watching it, I was like, "That's his prime. This is prime."
100%.
They got a link to that.
I like money. Do you like want to be friends? I like money.
Oh man, I was gonna say something, just completely forgot. Man.
Idiocracy. It's coming. It's attacking all of us.
The people saying that though aren't real. They're not recreating. They're not even real people. They're just
The NPCs.
Dragon Ball Z pictures on Twitter and pictures of Cristiano Ronaldo's head.
The
that are
anonymous
saying
accounts.
like, this
Yeah.
isn't a real fight. Like, bro, if I could tell you how long ago I just completely blacked out anything that anyone says online, and just you can just attribute it all to the fact that this is just ignorable noise. You just keep trucking, bro.
as Kendrick would say, fuck them all and they mama.
Yeah, facts.
But Terrence said the same thing that Hulk Hogan just told you before he left. When you're ringside and you see the violence that you are throwing your hands with, it's like a different story. Like seeing you in person, and by the way, that's why you can fill it, these arenas time and time and time again. I told you this. I was standing in my hotel room and I'm seeing all these people congregate towards the Amali Arena to watch my brother fight. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. They're all here to see him. And last night, you gave them their money's worth. First off, the whole card was
The whole
incredible.
card was insane.
And most valuable promotions, like just excellent across the board. But watching you fight in person and people knowing that highlight reel moment is coming is what they're paying for.
100%. I do think there is a weird thing where like on camera you can't tell the punches, or like on the stream.
You're starting to tell a little more. You're looking faster than obviously when you first started. I'm telling you, the facade of Jake Paul can't box is slowly ending. Like I imagine there's some people reconsidering
that jab,
fighting
bro.
you.
That jab.
They really should. And that's why, like, I think when people see me saying, oh, I'm going to be world champion, like, they're like, oh, he's doing this for marketing. It's like, no, that's actually going to fucking happen. And I believe in my skill. And the number one thing you need in boxing is the God-given ability, and the skill can come later. But I have the God-given ability of power and speed, which not every fighter has. And so that's the equalizer in all of these fights. It's Deontay Wilder, it's Gervonta, it's all these people who, you know, were on these crazy KO streaks because they just have too much power for all their opponents.
And stamina.
Yeah.
And stamina. And every time I watch one of your fights, or a lot of fights that I watch, come down to who's the most gassed when you get to round 5, round 6. And the fact that it's never you is a testament to the hard work that other people call into question. That's the reason why Perry was gassing out.
Fact.
Perry was starting to gas out. And he
I don't know how
he-
much of it was gassing out versus Jake literally
It's always a
taking his
part of it.
soul, his entire
Agreed.
manhood from him in front of 15,000 people. But like you saw him crumble as a man.
Yeah.
And after that, that's why before the fight, Mom, you were nervous. Everyone's saying Mike Perry's tough. I'm like, bro, we like tough guys.
But we all walked out of
Bro,
it saying
they could
he
take
is
a
tough as
beating.
fuck.
Yeah,
so
he
I
is
don't
tough.
know if we,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, no, he is
You
tough.
know what I'm saying?
But it's gonna hurt him. My brother took years off this man's life last night. Like actually years off his life, bro. Some of these punches, that one uppercut.
I don't know how he took that. His corner should have stopped it.
They
probably
should. They
after the
totally
fourth.
should have.
I don't know. They probably just thought he could like pull off an upset or something, or like land one.
Well, that's
good,
I think what
crazy
they're all
punch.
like hoping for, or at least telling themselves.
But he was throwing some pretty hard punches.
You did get me a little nervous there around 3 or 4.
What happened?
Not nervous.
After he
but-
threw you to the mat and your head hit, I saw you. And I obviously with wrestling, my head's always hitting the mat, and I'm like, oh, that can cause equal damage as a punch to the face when you just land on your head. And then he started landing punches. I mean, you'll see on these guys' cameras, bro. I had a moment where I was like, tune the fuck in, Jake.
I saw that.
That was my weakest round, I think.
You still won the round, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, but definitely he was picking up some momentum there. I just had to figure out his timing, but he was doing all this weird stuff, changing stances, putting his hands down and like throwing over. And honestly, it's easier to fight boxers because they just like are more rigid in a pattern.
Predictable.
Yeah, it's more predictable. The MMA fighters are stronger than boxers because they have that grip strength in their forearms, the grappling strength. They're like bears. And then their punches are not uniform, and it's just like wild, crazy things. So honestly, fighting boxers is, well, I knocked 2 boxers out in the first round of the last 2 fights. So I think MMA fighters are more difficult to find the rhythm of and to pick apart.
Well, there's one fighter who's trying to pick you apart for everything you do, and he does MMA. Conor McGregor. Chirping yet again. First thing he does, by the way, he's your biggest fan. He was watching that fight live.
I know.
He
It's like,
was.
come on, bro.
First thing
All
he
the
does,
fights.
hops right to X.
All the fights.
You know he got
Hey,
whiskey.
thank you for the
pouring down his
$65.
throat. What?
Thank you for the $65 buying the pay-per-view. Respect.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, your pay-per-views are $65 now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Price just went up.
crazy. Oh, that's so cool, man. But yeah, he went right to Twitter, fired Mike Perry from the Bare Knuckle Championship, which is such a dickhead move. Like talk about not being a ride or die. I feel so bad for like kick a man while he's down.
Well, he goes from look at what Mike Perry's doing. Like he's the BKFC put him in these fucking positions, fucking doing so good. He's gonna fuck up that little dweeb to you're fired. Like, bro, choose a side. Choose a side. He's very fickle. I guess.
Common Conor McGregor L.
Yeah.
I like him. He's
a walking
entertaining.
L.
But he's an L, but his bank account does slap. That's where he's a W.
Why doesn't he just get in the ring with you?
But that's what I was saying is he's on Twitter, he's on his yacht, he's on cocaine, but he's not in the ring with me. And so until he does that, I don't want to hear any more shit.
Wait,
from
what
him
was
at the end of
what's
day.
what's the injury again? He broke a toe.
He broke his
It's
fucking
always
toe,
some
Such
bro.
a
bullshit, bro.
ridiculous
He broke
bone
his
to break,
toe.
dude.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Okay,
Probably
buddy.
stubbed it on a coffee table.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, he's a broken man, but he's entertaining, and that's why I still like Conor McGregor. But
No, he's the most entertaining.
Well,
so
yeah,
no,
but
he's the
in-
most entertaining.
And so is Ryan Garcia, but they're both crashed out
Dude, come on.
cokeheads.
There's a big difference.
I don't know. It's pretty similar.
Connor's
It's like
Connor's
manic behavior.
Connor's a real showman. Ryan's just was at Bohemian Grove once. There's a huge fucking difference.
allegedly, in
Allegedly.
your opinion.
Some of the most fun I've been having recently has been at these fights and stuff. And
Yeah,
these
well,
events.
look, summer's officially here, Mike. So it's time to see your favorite artists and go to the biggest events like these fights. That's why I got to tell you today about our special hookup from today's sponsor. You guessed it, SeatGeek. Everyone can use my code Logan10 and get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a new customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. Many artists are touring right now, including Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, Mia Espresso, Hozier, Noah Khan, Zach Bryan. SeatGeek's got you covered. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the events with swaps. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, Logan 10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code Logan 10 to your account. What are you waiting for? Do it now. This offer is available for a limited time only. Shout out SeatGeek. Back to the show. Obviously, like, so impressed with your performance last night, but like equally as impressed with your ability to fight for your life and then obviously win in the way you did. and also like promote your new product, dude. To watch you be the marketing director as you're like in between the fighting moments, like you won the fight, you're like, yo, get W, we'll get the shot afterwards. We're shooting commercials for it. You ran a commercial before your fight that it looked like it was your pre-locker room wrap up. Like, bro, you're a marketing genius.
Thank you, brother.
It's fun to watch.
Thank you,
I get
brother.
off on that shit. I'm like, this guy's thinking.
Thank you, brother. And that means a lot coming from another marketing genius. So I
Oh,
really
man, I love it.
appreciate that. I think the commercial is fucking hilarious.
So good, dude.
Like,
so good.
That one's got to go down in history because we fooled everyone.
Yeah.
And online too, it was so good as like a social repost. People were like, oh, what the fuck? He got his arm ripped off.
Yeah.
But I think doing fun commercials like that where it's not like directly a promo, but is like still really good is pretty fire. And then the shower video is doing good, but W's crushing it, man. So I guess this is breaking news. The article will have come out like this morning if you want to read more about it in the Wall Street Journal. But W broke the Walmart category history for a launch.
Let's go.
In emerging brands. So
Let's
like
go.
biggest launch in Walmart history. And we're on track to do 50 mil year one.
So
Wow.
good. So good for a hygiene brand.
Sick.
Come on, bro. Come on. That's
Sick.
so good. And
Massive W.
It's massive W.
And the product is amazing. The body wash, everything, deodorants. This is the first time we're talking about it on the pod, but like we just poured everything into the products and genuinely love them. So
Every time I wear it, Nina's like, "Oh my god, you smell so."
she likes the
good."
deep woods one the
She
best.
does. No, she likes the original more.
Really?
I think. Yeah, yeah. She loves them both. But dude, it's so impressive, and I think you're learning now, as most influencers who can actually move the needle will realize that retail's key.
You had the
Retail's
best
key.
promo
The
box
eyeballs.
I've ever seen in my life.
The best promo
Like
box?
the box that you sent to.
Oh,
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
I've ever seen.
Incredible.
I opened it and it was me talking about doing drugs and shit, and I was like, "This is insane." And then I turned on. I went to Twitter and Yachty had posted his.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this dude is so that's when I knew, when I saw those boxes go out, that's when I knew you had like the right team with you too. Like
No,
I'm sure your team is crazy.
Everyone is on point and working nonstop around the clock. And I want to do an influencer box, and I was like, everyone does the same shit. If I got an influencer box, what would it be so that I would like have to post it?
Yeah.
Just for context, let me explain what you did.
Yeah.
And you tell me if I'm saying this right. But it's a locker, bright yellow locker, big bold W branding, awesome. The product's inside, the product's great, speaks for itself. But when these influencers or personalities would open it, there is an AI generated video of themselves from the future telling them what it's like in the future, and that basically it always ended with like, Jake Paul's here to save you because you ended up smelling bad.
Exactly.
I died.
Here's
I
W.
died. I died.
Yeah, he didn't make it, buddy.
Not of a heroin overdose, but of smelling.
Yeah.
So bad.
But W saved you.
But W saved me.
Yeah. Dude, it's I'm telling you, I geek over that because that's the fun part for me to watch, especially because we did it and it worked. But I'll tell you one thing that we learned, and you got to be prepared for. The launch is the easiest part.
Yeah, now it just gets harder and
It's
harder
hard.
and harder.
Prepare,
I already feel
prepare
that.
for the smear campaigns. Prepare for people picking apart your product. It's all coming. The lawsuits, brother.
Ryan Garcia's coming.
yeah.
I don't want to manifest it.
I know. Yeah.
Man, there's deer piss in this product.
Yeah, no.
It's actually clean fragrance, cruelty-free, and vegan.
And it smells great.
In case
dude.
you wanted to eat it.
Yeah, and it's mood boosting,
Mood boosting.
scientifically proven.
Mood boosting.
Yeah, the spray is aluminum free.
Anyways, congrats on W.
Thank you, man.
It's a
I
major
really
W.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it's
I
made
really
in the
love
USA.
the brand. Made in the manufacturer.
Wow,
in the USA.
brother.
Yes.
So speaking of USA though, you're going to the Olympics. Somehow you got appointed as the mental health fortitude coach for
the
the
mental
Olympic boxing
coach
team?
for the Team USA boxing. Yeah.
Wow.
Which sounds hilarious,
It's
but
crazy,
it's actually,
yeah.
No,
it's
yeah,
actually
good idea.
a great idea.
Yeah, bringing in like meditation and them being prepared for the big moment and just being there for them to help support them in any way possible. I don't know how much help it's going to be. I'm sure they're going to do fine with or without me, but but also trying to bring eyeballs. We're dropping a documentary on my whole entire week that I spent with them and then the whole program that's going on there.
Are you
So-
bringing your team that you work with for yourself, breathwork, Like, are they going with you?
Susie's going with me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so we had Susie there in Colorado, and she met all the fighters and really just got to know them and just provided any insights, but also just bringing more attention to the program so that other young people see boxers in the Olympics and then want to take up the sport and start getting in the gyms.
Why don't you try to win a gold medal?
We tried. We tried. I missed the cutoff. Like when we came up with the idea, we were like 3 weeks late. And
Bro,
yeah, we missed.
Can you do it?
I could do it in LA.
Would you do it in LA?
I think I might.
Bro, if you got it.
I feel like it'd be sick.
Even if you didn't get the gold medal, bro, you get an Olympic
But
medal.
I would get gold medal, bro. I'd beat those little fucking
You
kids
would,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Why
You
don't you
should
do
try.
it, Jake?
You should try to get a gold medal from them.
In what?
Just in the Olympics in general.
For
Balance beam.
Tetris.
Yeah, maybe Tetris championships in the
Suck
Summer
Tetris.
Olympics.
Scooty and beat my ass.
Scooby-Doo, Scooby toilet.
Scooty Blue.
Fucking whoop me, bro.
Blue Scooty.
No,
Yeah,
man,
but-
that's
It's a travesty. We missed the cutoff by like 3 weeks, but I was gonna be if I could have went to one qualifying tournament, then it would have worked out.
You should do it, Jake.
Jeez.
You
Yeah.
should do it. Sick thing to have on your resume.
It would be hilarious. Become cruiserweight world champion, then get rid of my professional license and become an amateur and win a gold medal in 2028.
28.
Along with your, well, we'll see what happens. But girlfriend?
Yes.
No,
No pressure, Yuta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
That'd
crazy.
be crazy.
Wait,
if we have kids, then they're gonna like. There's gonna be so much pressure if they're an athlete, though. Like,
They're gonna be athletes.
yeah,
for
they're
sure.
gonna be.
Probably.
Since you're going to the Olympics as a mental health guru, is that why you're not coming to SummerSlam in Cleveland?
Yeah, that is why.
It's in
I'm
Cleveland,
sad.
bro.
That's Cleveland.
Jay.
Guys,
Tom.
you're gonna guilt trip me.
Can you
into
fly
it.
in just for the day
I-
and then fly back out?
Bro? It'd
We
be
could work
so
with WWE.
expensive.
No, we could work with WWE on it.
If they want to cop me a jet.
Look, I
just made that up.
get it. I get it. Just August 3rd, SummerSlam, Cleveland. I'm gonna
That's
go
iconic.
so hard. LA Knight defending my US title. Oh, I wish you could be there, bro.
It's still not a no. It's just not a yes.
So maybe it sounds like.
But it's
Probably
most likely
not.
a no.
Mom, will you be there at
I'll
least?
make you noodles.
Buttered noodles. Jimmy?
Buttered noodles.
This is increasing the chances. I am so hungry, man. We're going to Waffle House after this.
Love Waffle House.
Oh.
Try not to
Dude.
get in a fight with the cashier.
Okay.
Do you want an
Okay.
old
Did you
bacon
get
egg and
into-
cheese?
No, they're notorious.
Well, I'm good at
Fights.
fighting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fair.
No, but Waffle House is notorious. Correct me if I'm wrong for like
No, the most-
cashier clerk fights. That's where all the like ghetto
No, it's
fights
the
you
most
see.
notorious.
Yeah,
It's the most notorious. There's
it's
fights every
basically
night there.
Yeah,
If you go to
it's a fight
Waffle
club.
House, you're leaving
Kind of
with
a
a black
vibe,
eye.
though.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's dope.
For sure, it's a vibe.
Well, let's
A little
go.
comfort in the chaos.
Okay, so you beat Mike Perry. You took this fight that was also insane because if you had lost, the Mike Tyson fight wouldn't happen. There goes the biggest opportunity of your lifetime, and also, $20 to $30 million. But you won, so that's good. And now, Mike number 2 back in your sights, Mike Tyson.
I don't even know. I guess I have to transition into thinking about that, but I'm just kind of exhausted. But I'm gonna need to take like a couple days and just like not think about boxing and then recalibrate and dial in on Mike Tyson. But definitely was crazy to take that whole risk, and thank God it all worked out. But that's God's plan, and here we are. And now the biggest opportunity, November 15th, is back in front of me. It's a relief though. I was feeling the pressure of that one, and oftentimes I would question myself, like, why am I taking this Mike Perry fight?
And Logan, this is why I get so nervous. I think like Jake, and he can hide it all he wants, but I know, I feel it literally inside that he knows the risk he's taking, and it is a risk, and you knew it. You told me you weren't going to fight. We hang up 3 days later. Jake Paul's fighting Mike Perry. I'm like, what? What changed
bro, the
your
fact
mind?
that you surprise the family all the time as well, we're just like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't,
Bro.
I don't tell anyone and then just post the flyer.
fight, call out Alex Pereira? I'm sorry, dog. Are you insane?
That was
Yes.
Are
that
you
was
insane?
insane.
Pereira, I want you, big puppy.
That's crazy. You watch my face on the camera. You're like Alex Pereira. I go.
This guy's crazy.
What did you just say?
Well, I actually want someone where there can literally be no excuses after.
They'll make excuses.
But what could
With him, what could they say though?
That's what I mean. Like, I don't know. What are they're saying with Mike Perry that it looks like he wasn't at his best, and that my weight is what they're saying because
Yeah.
I weighed in at 200, he weighed in at 196, so I'm 4 pounds heavier.
Oh.
Welcome to the sport, you fucking idiots. Like, yeah, you cut weight and then rehydrate and weigh more, you fucking nimrods once again.
Why do you care about these people? Just keep knocking people out. Just keep knocking. Why do you care? Not person. Hulk. We just had Hulk Hogan on.
It's because I
Do
care.
the fight.
It's
get
because
the
I
paycheck.
care about
Do the fight.
everything.
Get the paycheck. Pop out a kid. Do the fight. Have a paycheck. Pop out a kid. The fucking
that
Dragon Ball Z emojis, people, do not matter.
That was Hulk Hogan's advice: is have a kid do.
Well, I'm throwing shit in there as I go.
Right.
I'm half a fucking, you know what? Well, it's 2024. Can I say it?
No.
You probably say it.
half.
I'm half. I'm a half idiot, dude.
Nice.
You know, but
You
I'm
can
just
say
making,
idiot.
I'm just making it up as I go. But why do you give a shit what anyone says about anything, bro? You
I'm
got
just
it.
passionate about everything.
Yeah.
Even people's opinions.
Yep.
That's what I was.
It's hard to be passionate about
It is.
everything, but then like turn it off for some things, you know?
Two things you know about Jake, but maybe you had to be reminded, and you'll be reminded again. He is a risk taker and a fighter.
Yeah.
You know, and I've been saying this. How you feel about the fight? Proud, ecstatic, entertained, all the adjectives. But I love being reminded about who this fucking kid really is. You know, like round 3 when he does start getting hit a little bit,
Yeah.
and I start to get a little nervous. Then I have to tune in and go, "Oh yeah, but he ain't been a bitch ever.
Yeah.
This is a tough kid who wanted to be a Navy SEAL and kill people and protect his country before he became a YouTuber.
Facts.
At 15 years old, what kid is willfully swimming across lakes for leisure to test his
riding
mental
bikes off
fortitude
picnic tables.
because he wants to fight for his
That was
country and
scariest.
murder people?
But where was the disconnect between those two activities?
Well, that's the
I'm
duality.
gonna be a Navy
That's
SEAL. Now watch me ride this bike off this
I had
picnic.
to
That's
test
the
my
duality.
face.
That's the duality. It's like, bro, you remind me so much of your dog Thor, who is just a little golden retriever goofball. Walks around with his leash in his mouth, just helps himself do whatever he wants. But also,
He could turn up. He could turn up.
He could
dude.
fight like fuck.
I have
kinda
an
He
XL
took out
bully.
two Dobermans on the beach.
Oh
2v1, bodied them
Dead.
both.
Dead. They're both dead.
No, that he like was biting them and they whimpered and ran away. 2v1.
Wow.
Thor's a fucking beast. But I'm really exactly like him. It's
You
like,
are. Yeah.
You even have the same hair.
And then I just go fucking crazy.
You have the same.
Yeah, and it's falling out.
Yeah.
That's called shedding, and this is called balding.
Yeah.
I got friends in Turkey if you're interested.
I'm gonna do it in LA.
God dang it, dude. Use
Yeah.
code Mike.
You just go to
It's tomorrow.
Turkey if you don't have money.
You know what? I'm not even upset about that. It's true. It's just a fact of the matter, dude.
You tagged him for a 5K.
No. He knows the story.
Oh, you
I
had,
made
you
a
had back end.
grip off that. Like an actual proper grip off that.
That's respect.
Yeah.
Fucking, and you saved a bunch of people's head.
Yeah, they're all so happy. They meet me. They're like, look at my hair. I'm like,
With
great.
that accent.
Yeah, I don't know why they had that accent. Hey, can we talk about your prospect last night, dude?
Yes.
Please.
yeah.
What the hell happened, dude? I ran into people backstage that were crying their eyes out. He
It was
recreated
tough.
the Woodley.
It was tough, man. It was really tough. I almost couldn't watch it in the locker room. It changed the whole energy of the locker room for like 7 minutes. I just want to say I love you, Ashton, man, and you're an amazing person. You're gonna come back and fight harder. And you were beating the dude's ass. You just fell asleep, but it's the most dangerous sport in the world for a reason. And he learned a valuable lesson. Everyone learned a lesson. It reminded me, dude, like you can't blink, you can't slow down, you can't keep your chin in the air. Someone could always be dangerous at any given moment. And I think they're gonna do the rematch, and hopefully he can get his get back and
Because
redeem himself.
he was piecing him up, and
He won every second of every round.
his sister was so like after seeing
It's scary.
Obviously,
I mean,
Scary.
dude, that is one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen in my life, and it really just made me sad to see. And I know we were sitting right next to each other, and I'm like, yo, this guy's warming up for his fight, and his prospect just got so unfortunately dropped. I was worried that was gonna fuck with you.
I did
and
too.
I needed Amanda Serrano to win.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
she
get
is
the
on
energy
that
back.
Because if she did it and then there was 2 down, I was like, oh, I know Jake, but this will be there. He'll be thinking about it a little bit.
Yeah.
it's kind of
And
sick.
she did. She
Yeah.
did.
She brought the energy back
Yep,
up, but
yep, she
that
did.
was definitely something difficult to deal with. And I guess I kind of thought to myself, like, I don't know if we put this in there, but I said to myself, like, I made a Navy SEAL reference. I was like, if a Navy SEAL's in a firefight and his boy gets popped right there, you have to just keep going.
It's what I said to Arkhams. I was like, yo, I know Jake's gonna think about that for a second, but that's Ashton's story now, and Jake's got to focus on his story.
Exactly.
Life goes on.
and then I just after the fight, then I could think about it more.
Yep.
And be there for him. But
Yep.
Do we know how he's doing?
he's doing really good. I texted
Are you
him.
sure? Because
he's in good spirits.
He posted a tweet that I read tried to read this morning. Did you
No.
see it?
I texted him. He said, "Love you, bro. Like, I'm doing good. I'm gonna come back."
I'm not trying to dog on him, but it took him just a while to get up, dude. And like this tweet, it wasn't like full English. I'm like actually concerned for his health.
Well, he should get looked at.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Well, what's
And he's so young.
getting knocked out though is
helps.
safer than like taking a beating like Mike Perry did though.
Yeah, true.
Because if you just take the 2 punches and go to the ground, then that's it, and your body's like protecting you. That's why the knockout response happens.
No.
So what's worse is if you keep getting back up and getting knocked down, getting back up, knocked down, getting back up. So I think he's going to be
Do you
good.
think that he could come back from that easy?
For
We've all
sure.
been
It just
knocked out.
depends how someone deals with it.
I was gonna
Maybe you
say, this is where you find out what the fuck you're made of, bro.
For
Like,
sure.
are you a real fighter? Are you a real fighter? Can you take a shot or 2 to the chin and get back up and keep fighting? That's because that's what fighting is about. Anyone can throw hands.
Who has a history with a brutal KO that came back to be a world champion type shit? Is there? There's got to be instances of it.
Gerald
Ford.
Gerald McLennan? No, wait. Gerald
There's got to be
McLennan?
somebody. Some boxing purists.
Some guy lost like 4 in a row, then came back in 126.
I wish
fights in a row or
Wade
something.
was here right now. He would know.
He would.
How long does Ashton have to not box?
It's like 6.
Like a real fight or spar, probably like 2 months, 3
That's
months.
it?
Yeah.
Will the commission let him
No, he'll be suspended for 6 months.
6
6
months.
months?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were on a flight, you landed, you see that someone tried to kill President Trump. Not to completely derail.
No,
the
I don't.
conversation,
That's what
but
that's what we do on the show.
I'm just super curious about just your take on the attempted assassination on former President Donald Trump. Because I know you've been kind of vocal about politics and just policy in the United States, freedom of speech, your constitutional rights, all that stuff from time to time. And I'm sure you have thoughts on it, as do I. But I've never said
you guys
anything
have
about
fresh.
it.
We
Yeah,
haven't had a chance to.
first and foremost, it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen, and we probably will ever see in our lifetimes. I don't know. It's bizarre.
Mom called me. She's like, "What's happening?" I go, "If this is what it looks like, this is one of the most significant moments in American history and we'll probably ever see in our lifetime." Insane.
And it was millimeters away from being, for sure, the most meaningful moment in American history.
Yeah.
Millimeters. Like,
Yeah, I think there would have been a civil war. if-
Something
if
would
it
have
would've
popped
hit him. But
off.
I think that's like the divine intervention for sure. I believe that God stepped in and saved him.
It's funny. It's
honestly.
like we saw the action of God right in front of our eyes. It's crazy what that made people feel. And then for Donald Trump to react the way he did. By the way, we just spoke with this dude.
So insane.
yeah.
3
were
weeks
just
ago,
with him.
we
just
just
with him.
spoke with, and he just raises his hand in defiance of death.
Yeah.
Fight. I was mesmerized by this guy.
It's quite literally what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think that's also probably why God had this exact situation happen, because he saw the path that we were going down with. And I'm not even going to say like it's Democrat, Republican, what doesn't matter. It's the people who are running the government now. The path that they were leading us to was going to be catastrophic and terrible. And I think God really intervened. Like, we need this guy right now. Everyone needs to flip sides. We can't have a close election. We need a landslide.
Unity.
We need this guy to come back in and make America great again.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's great. You should coin that trademark.
And it's not about Democrat or Republican. It's like, who is the best person to do that? And I think Trump was the anti-hero. And similar to me, it's like everyone wants to see me fail in boxing, see me come down, and then it just makes me stronger. And same with Trump. This situation completely made him invincible, quite literally. And I think it made the other side realize who he truly is as a person and how much of a badass American hero
Well,
he
Biden
is.
did just survive COVID. I will throw that out there as a comeback.
Well, I mean, I think Biden is saying he's sick so that they could swap someone in.
Could
No,
be.
that he
100%.
listen, by the time
They
this
will.
episode,
They
by the
will.
time this
By the
episode
time this
comes
episode
in 2
comes out,
days,
it's probably someone they're gonna
somebody
announce.
might already-
But the only person that they could swap in that would have
them out.
a reasonable choice. Who?
on,
No,
Harry.
it's
No,
not-
what
no,
the
no,
fuck?
no,
It would
it's
be
not-
who do you think?
No,
Because
I
I
think
know
that's
Hillary?
what it's
there's
Hillary?
only one
no,
person.
legally though.
The Rock,
Legally,
Dwayne Johnson.
There's only one person
Who?
they could put in, and I feel like that's
Oprah, Tom
Michelle
Hanks.
Obama.
well, yeah.
She's the only person
But
that they could
legally.
throw into.
I mean, it would definitely rally a massive part of the other side.
I
for
heard she's
sure.
not interested though. I think she said that.
Well, yeah, but they definitely have to swap someone in.
Hold on, please. I want to stay focused on this thing for a second because we had Alex Jones on the show. I do not do I'm the conspiracy theory fighter. Like when the scientists say something, I'm like, oh, let's see what the data says and let's deal with these facts and come to some senses of a conclusion. Fuck the bias. I don't care about right and left. Let's just look at the facts. The facts are what is shown to us as facts. This assassination attempt stinks. It reeks. There is nothing about it that makes sense. If I am saying something really, really fishy went down, then I like, bro, this dude was on the roof in plain sight of the Secret Service, of everybody in the audience, with a gun, with a fucking rifle, within shooting distance of the fucking former president about to potentially be president again.
But she didn't want to put Secret Service agents on the roof because it was sloped.
That's the dumbest shit
No,
I've ever
dude,
heard
dude,
in my
dude,
life.
dude.
That woman needs to be investigated
needs-
and also fucking
she needs
fired.
to resign.
Yo, pathetic job trying to protect the president. That even just the way they fumbled the bag. And by the way, the Secret Service that did end up protecting the president and escorting him to the car and sacrificing their lives to protect this man, like, good job for you. But I think America is disgusted by the gross incompetence that we witnessed.
I don't
this
know
unfolded.
if it was incompetence. There was
Michael, you see two female
They
secret
knew
security
about the
agents who
threat
can't
for 10
holster a
minutes.
fucking
They
gun.
knew
about
about
the
the
threat.
Looking around,
There was a
panic,
planned-
panic.
No.
In the face of adversity, I saw sheer panic. And that's not what I need to see from people who are supposed to be protecting a potential and former president of the United
You're
States.
thinking about the small picture. There was a planned breakdown here. There was a
No.
planned.
No.
You're
I
thinking about
agree.
just the end product.
No. I'm telling you what we saw. Facts that we can't say are facts.
No, agreed.
Now
No,
let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
into
No,
what the fuck
okay.
happened.
So I spoke with a couple people that have some semblance of knowledge. Obviously, we just sat with the president and we talked to people around him. Supposedly, they only gave him this like skeleton, undertrained security team. When generally, if he goes to an external speaking like that in an open fucking field in Pennsylvania, he gets an 80-person trained Secret Service entourage that comes with him. The people that were there in Pennsylvania with him were not those people. But here's the question. At what point in the chain was the breakdown? I heard last night while talking to someone that those snipers were given stand down orders.
And when
Shooter on the roof, guy with gun, gonna kill former president. Don't take the shot. Don't. That's what I heard. I'm not saying that that's 100% true,
and
but
to not be
where
in
was the
position.
breakdown?
We got to avoid the hearsay
Yeah,
because
it's all going to be hearsay. It's all going. That's the world we live
well, that's
in.
why we need to. An investigation needs to be conducted. And by the way, I think the American population deserves to know the results and conclusions.
But
of
who's
the
going to do the
investigation.
investigation?
Because it's so odd.
Yeah,
how
Secret
all of us-
Service.
we never found out about the JFK.
Never.
Exactly. And then the fact that it's happening again in real time. And we have
absurd.
a chance to dissect it in 2024, all the video, evidence, technology, all of this. Who is this 20-year-old kid? Who is the 20-year-old kid with 3 encrypted overseas accounts?
Loves porn.
Yeah, he searched up porn.
Loves porn.
Who had like no super identifiable political affiliation. Maybe he signed up as a Republican, donated $15 to the Democratic
Which might have been
Party,
a scam. Which might have been. He might have been scammed. They said.
But who is the guy? And how did he get this information that led him to perfectly be put on a roof with direct access to kill our former
And
president?
like 15 minutes to aim.
No, like an hour. He was just kicking it
Just
up
to
there,
chill
dude.
up there.
Watching porn.
probably watching
He was
also,
watching porn. No,
also,
he was
he was,
porn.
bro. Also, you know what disgusts me? I've said this before. Like, fuck his parents too. Fuck his parents. He got his dad's gun. They're apparently mental health counselors.
Both of them.
And you don't see this. You don't see this developing in your crooked little, twisted little child. That is disgusting. Are
is
you?
bad
Are you?
parenting.
Are you? It's horrible parenting. He took his dad's gun. I believe that for any sort of school shooting or any sort of gun violence where it is a child and the parents are like still overseeing and have some sort of guardianship if the kid lives in their house of the perpetrator, I believe they need to be held accountable.
Sometimes they are.
I think they should for like pay attention to your
There should be a
child.
crime if your child
100%.
takes a gun and it's not
Yeah,
properly
yeah.
locked up.
100%.
Yeah.
Can the dead guy sue the U.S. Secret Service for negligence?
What'd you say?
Can the family of the guy who passed away sue?
Sue the Secret Service for negligence.
Potentially.
They should.
Potentially.
They absolutely
Potentially.
should. Absolutely. And also Corey Comparatory, dude.
Yeah.
Firefighter. I think it was a firefighting chief. Like just so sad. Died a hero. Everyone said he's just the nicest guy. Shield, using his body as a human shield, bro. It's fucking disgusting. I get enraged by this shit.
Man, it even goes so much like deeper than this too. It's just like this whole political circus. Like imagine being in like France right now. Well, fuck. I look at some of these other countries and they don't
they're
have
not
too
doing
much
too
of a
good
bad
either.
situation going on.
No one's doing
But I
good.
just mean, all right,
Everyone's in fucking
you're right.
shambles because
What is going on?
everyone.
What is going on? I'm
Bro,
telling you,
the
I
world
attribute some of it. I attribute some to a lot of it to social media, dude. Social media broke everything. It just broke everything.
Yeah, because it gave
Everyone a voice and a clan and a
exactly.
and by the way
you
now
can like echo your
access.
opinions
You-
in these terrible ideas and then you, like,
monetize
and
them,
then it grows.
clickbait them,
Yeah.
headline them. Yo, if we make up this story and it goes viral, I can make $22,000. These people believe it. This guy gets a gun, tries to kill this guy. We hate Jews. We hate pals. Like, bro, it has gotten really, really nasty stuff. And it's not even just at the fault of like stupid people, bad people, whatever. It's just we've fallen into this like cycle of just
Black Mirror.
why did we
Joe Biden standing down. Just in.
I knew
No,
that
are
was
you-
going to happen.
no
soon.
we fucking way on
in.
this episode
Right now.
No, from
Right now, letter from Joe Biden.
We
got-
literally
you got the
fucking
letter from
predicted
Joe.
it and it happened.
My fellow
sooner than
Americans.
thought.
Yeah, he sent it to me just to
I
proof
heard
to
it was happening
proofread.
Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, it has been the greatest honor of my life to serve you as a president. While it's been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term.
oh my God.
wow.
Live on air, brother.
Well, goosebumps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Times we're living through them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's my
Well, that-
here's
who are they gonna put in?
here's my more
That's
instant
the
reaction
big
than
question.
that. Here's an even bigger question. You're not fit to run to be president of the United States in November. maybe you're not fit to be president today.
I
That's
thought
the
he was
question we need to be
resigning.
asking.
Yeah,
Like,
through
if you-
January.
Dude, that's a long time.
That's a long
Yeah.
There's a
fucking
lot
time.
of decisions that need to be made between now and then.
Right.
That's the question people should be
but
asking.
that's there's nothing you could do about that.
So I
unfortunately.
can't do
No.
anything. I'm just a guy who just ended up with you.
Yeah.
What's,
We're just doing a show. Like, I don't know.
what do
What
we
am I
know?
gonna do?
What's crazy
what
is
do we know?
Vivek predicted all of this
Is that how you say his name?
to a T. Yeah.
Vivek?
Vivek rhymes with cake.
That's what he told you?
Rhymes
Yeah.
with Jake.
Rhymes with Jake.
That's crazy that this just came in.
It's gotta be Michelle Obama or there's no one. Mate.
She's not going to do it, bro. It's hard. That's the thing. It's hard. It's being the president seems like a very difficult job. And also, I know you said boxing's the most dangerous job in the world. It's the second most dangerous job in the world. Presidents have the highest death
fatality rate,
and attempted
Wait.
assassinations.
Well, who else do they assassinate these days? That's the only person that gets it set. Of course they have the highest.
there's probably hitmen for hire on the deep web, dark web.
But who
But,
else?
but it's not like an occupation. They get killed because of what they do, their job.
Yeah, but who else is gonna get assassinated?
Bro, fuck you. I just said
Okay,
a thing that's
Elon
true.
Musk.
They
tried to kill Elon
Yo,
Musk. 2 assassination attempts.
Wait,
Past-
wait, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said that after
Yeah,
Trump.
2 assassination attempts in the past 8 months.
What?
Yeah.
That's not even that many. Look at Castro. Our government tries to
Bro,
kill
of
more
course.
people than anybody.
Elon Musk is
Our
like
government
the
is
savior
That's
of
not
the
that many,
new
it's
world.
fine.
Of course.
Oh
they're
yeah,
gonna
Fidel
kill
Castro
him.
was like over
They
700,
can't kill
bro.
Elon. He's the greatest mind like ever.
He of our generation. Yes, 100%.
I don't think people understand actually.
look what
like,
they
how
did to the
incredible that
greatest-
guy
There's a
is.
lot of contention.
Look at what
in that
they did to the
statement.
greatest mind
No, there's
of
not.
2
So
generations,
much.
3
So
generations.
much.
Not at
ago.
all. Why?
So much. There's so many people who would be contentious to that. They'll just say he's smart at building great teams.
SpaceX,
He's preserved freedom of speech without
Neuralink,
I'm
Without-
not saying it. I'm
without
not saying it. I'm just saying it's a
Starlink.
contentious statement.
without X.
The
like,
boring
the world would
system.
be even more in shambles. right
Tesla, PayPal, OpenAI. What human has this profound of effect on humanity ever?
Impulsive.
Twitter,
WWE,
freedom of speech.
99
Bro.
originals. Prime.
levels,
No, I'm
levels.
I'm
bro.
kidding. Don't
No,
say
you
I'm joking.
can't kill Elon.
now. But look at what they did with Nikola Tesla, who like had all the secrets to the universe. Fucking
What do you mean what they did to him?
What'd they do to him?
assassinate him and steal all his
Oh
technology.
yeah, that
Oh,
one's
they
true.
did
30, 38 trunks stolen.
Okay, can we go one layer deeper on the conspiracy thing? This one's just like interesting. Why the frick was that kid in that BlackRock commercial, bro?
Don't even get me
Bro,
started.
what? Now I'm listening. I'm
Don't
saying go
even
full
gotta say
Alex
allegedly.
Jones.
Allegedly,
No,
in
no.
my, no, because he actually was.
It was him, right? Why was he in
Alleged-
that BlackRock commercial? And then I got people telling me last night BlackRock was shorting stocks that would be affected by a Trump assassination before the Trump assassination. So you're telling me BlackRock had this kid in the commercial, then maybe they shorted some stocks, and then they were like, hey, bro, you were in our commercial. Want to like kill the president for us? And he just went on the roof, and then the Secret Service was like, nah, we're chill, bro. He could shoot the fucking president.
So I hope Trump does what he says he's going to do if he gets reelected and does some sort of deep-rooted expose of the deep state and figures all of it out.
Well,
'Cause
that's
it,
why
it
it's-
appears like there's an organization working directly against the things he's trying to do
No,
to help
against
our
the
country.
Dude, but this
against
is
the
why
people.
it's scary and dangerous because now it's even more dangerous for him because they're gonna try to assassinate him time and time again. This is not just the first attempt. Like it's gonna be more and more and more. He has to be.
He needs a clone
extra
like
fucking
Putin.
careful.
He needs a clone like Putin. Putin's got not a clone, but like a body double. They send different guys out. He's gonna have to do
So
that.
they don't know like which one's.
Yeah, they have to take out the real one.
That's fucking insane.
You knew that. Putin's got like
I
a
didn't
bunch of
know
body
that.
doubles that he sends out in
I,
like
I
dangerous
really
spots.
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy times, bro. It's crazy times we're living in.
Dude, who the fuck are they gonna put in? We need to take a bet. My bet, their only chance. I'm
When you say their only chance, what do you mean by that? Like only chance to
of
potentially
win, for
win?
Democrats to win.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the Democratic Party, who are they gonna put in to win?
Jake, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
matter.
But
I don't
I'm just wondering like how they're thinking. I'm trying to get inside their shoes.
The DNC is, to your point, kind of in shambles right now. It's a very. I saw this chart the other day about the movement. I think Musk actually shared it about the movement towards the fringes by the two groups, after some sort of collective research. And when you see how far the left has moved to the fringe left and the right has remained somewhat moderate in their stances, somewhat, the left will not see any success until they start to come back to the middle a little bit. It's just, they're just too far gone. They don't represent the people of this country anymore. So that's why, you know.
Brother, you're gonna be an uncle in like 2 months. Do you know that? I was talking to my little baby girl. She was at your fight last night.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I need to find a time to fly out there. Maybe like
Come for Thanksgiving or Christmas or both.
No, you got to come before that.
I think I should just come right after the Tyson
Right
fight
after.
Oh yeah.
to meet her.
Oh no, you got to meet her before that. Right?
Wait,
That's a long
September?
time.
How do the months go? October? What's after?
November,
September? No.
September, October. You'd be
November.
like 6 weeks till your fight. I've already calculated.
But fatherhood is upon me, brother, and uncleship is upon you, brother.
I mean, I don't have to do shit.
I really don't have to do shit either. I have to tell you, I said this before. Pregnancy for the male is kind of dope and extremely unfair. Extremely unfair. 10 seconds of work, greatest 10 seconds of my life. Chill for 9 months. Poor girl, she's over there. Swelling now is the new thing. And by the way, she's made this pregnancy so easy for me. I've heard horror stories, right? Of like,
Yeah, she seems to just be taking it like a champ.
like a champ,
is,
like
yeah.
a champ. And I just feel bad. She's the swelling now. I see it. She got cankles. She been a model her whole life, just so like pretty skinny. Now she got cankles.
Just for the time being.
Just for the time being.
It'll go away.
Yeah.
You rub them for her. And
And then you're just
be
drinking
supportive.
by yourself on the baby moon.
So much so that I destroyed myself. Violently hung up. First time I threw up in a chopper. Tell you
Sent
what.
us a video of it.
I think
Oh.
I've thrown up in a chopper before.
Horrible. Horrible.
Maybe before the chopper, after the chopper.
You and I both have a really like adversely violent reaction to alcohol when we push it. And I actually think that will be the thing that deters us from becoming alcoholics like the rest of our family.
you're globalizing that.
Yeah.
No.
Globe.
You guys
I like that.
over drink to the point of throwing up.
They call it binge drinking.
Yeah, it's like if you don't do something for 2 months and then you just have to do it all in 2 days.
Yeah, but you don't.
You don't have to.
You don't
You
have
don't
Do you
not
guys
have
think-
to.
You don't not have to.
Do you guys
If
think
you
that?
want to throw up in a helicopter.
It's kind of dope.
I don't think you thought that at the time.
I did. I totally did. We were flying over the beautiful vineyards of Italy.
Oh, I saw you passed out on the seat.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool. I wouldn't do it again, though. I'm done drinking. I'm never drinking again.
I don't.
I've
yeah.
heard that so many times.
Yeah.
Do you think that July 2024 would potentially could go down as the craziest month on record in the history of the world?
A lot of unpredicted.
Like, bro, like Trump got his ear blown off. Biden resigned. Fucking sketch.
Plot twist.
Bro, what?
Didn't see that coming, brother.
Brother, what? I did not expect that, dude.
Wild to see, brother. Love sketch.
Bro, I've been spending a lot of time with him.
Love sketch.
Special plays.
I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah, 20
Like,
bucks,
I
20
just
bucks,
wasn't,
bro.
Like,
Oh, what else happened though in July? I think that's it.
nah.
No, something else.
Oh yeah. Oh, Alex Jones did predict the shutdown.
Yeah, but we have, dude.
I got a conspiracy theory on Alex Jones. Ready for this?
he's probably got one on you, brother.
Ready for this? That wall's a wall, ceiling's a ceiling, floor's a floor, data outage, plane crash, famine, drug addiction. If you say 8 million things,
Something.
you're gonna hit on like 5 to 6 or 7 of them.
It's
Bro.
a numbers game. It's a quantity game.
Monkeys are selling crack in Indonesia. There's a chair that's gonna turn into a wall later this afternoon. Like, you say as much shit as you can. W's the best smelling thing, but it's made of walrus teeth. Like, you just say shit. Eventually, a lot. And Ryan Garcia tried the same thing.
Yeah,
There's
he
gonna,
did.
He
you know,
failed.
Bohemian
He
Grove.
failed.
There's gonna be an earthquake on June 6th.
He said you were going to lose.
He's the only person I've ever seen with a 0% hit rate.
No, he said the earthquake in California.
Bro, there was none. I was there. There was no fucking earthquake.
There's earthquakes every day.
Every day.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, 1.2. That's like saying
There's gonna be oxygen in the air
There's
today.
gonna be air. Exactly. Like, his hit rate is so bad, bro.
Well,
I know what else is in July.
Your birthday.
Are you
Happy-
gonna be 61?
6'1".
Don't do that, Logan.
No,
Yeah.
you look
Yeah,
great,
you do
Mom.
look great,
Thank you.
baby.
Thank you.
I have a theory you're gonna live forever.
Okay,
Wow.
conspiracy
live
theory.
forever? I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
I
Now
feel like
if
you're
Alex
gonna hit
Jones says it.
110.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna have great grandkids
Okay.
at this point.
I'm in.
What are you doing next?
I'm going to Nashville
When?
next week.
I'm
oh,
there
we
the
already
whole
talked
week.
about that. No.
I'm there the whole week. No, I don't think so.
Oh, we didn't. Wait, someone else is going.
Yeah,
A bunch of people are going.
Trump's-
You're going for-
Trump's gonna be
Yeah,
there.
I think I'm gonna link up with Trump, and then the Bitcoin conference, and then I'm linking up with Whistling Diesel.
Tell Trump $2 million for the hat he was wearing for the attempted assassination and my full endorsement. Not that he needs it, but that's my offer.
Well, that's your bid. My bid's $3 million.
Then I'll do 4. I'll do 4.
5.
6.
Oh, Justin,
I
Ken
li-
Griffin just called. He's doing 60. He's doing 60
I
million.
legitimately would pay with the current money I have now. I would my max out would be like I would pay probably $12 million.
Let's go half
for that
season.
hat.
Let's go half season. on it.
Actually.
Tell him. Let's go half season on it. Tell him.
I was gonna find the original photographer and ask him for his SD card.
It's a
Of
great
the-
idea.
Of the picture with the flag.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
The sickest photo ever taken.
But like I don't know. I just didn't. I was like, it's cool. But then I was like, nah.
It's a very good idea. Anyways, maybe cheekily slip that in there if you link up with him.
Hey, brother, I'll give you $12 million.
No.
for your
I
hat.
just ask him.
Oh.
Ask him who has it and what he's doing. What he's doing with it.
I doubt he would sell it.
No chance. I already tried.
You did try.
I did try.
yeah, he talked to the team. Yeah, they're not prepared to sell it. At
That
the
is
moment.
a family heirloom. Why the fuck would he sell that to us?
Yeah.
Well, I put it in a nice case.
A bulletproof one.
He needs to be doing
Funny.
speeches in bulletproof casings from now on.
Yeah.
I think that should be kind of standard for presidents. Anyway,
Bro, let's hang out in Nashville. I've never been there.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'll show you a
you've
great
never
time.
been.
he's
But
fun.
yeah,
He's fun to hang out with.
I'm going there. I'm going to Utah. Then I'm going to
Your
Netherlands.
girlfriend?
Then I'm going to Paris. Then I'm going to Czech Republic. Then I'm going to New York. Then I'm going to Washington, D.C. Then I'm going to somewhere else.
Would you be cool if I just come on the whole?
You can
circuit?
come.
I know. I was like,
You should pull
yeah.
up.
I would be down. So Nashville this week. I end every episode that you come on because I know we're getting close here by just telling you how absolutely proud I am of you.
Thank you, man.
Like you have just proven so many people wrong. I remember doing episodes with you years ago and that lost man or even kid at the time who was finding what he wanted to do for the rest of his life and you found it. Your path is so clear, you're so focused, and I'm so fucking proud of you, bro.
Thank
like
you.
honestly,
Likewise,
everything that
thank
you're
you,
doing,
guys.
dude.
Likewise, man.
Triple
Family.
ditto.
Yeah.
Family. And the movement grows bigger and stronger, and just happy to be here and doing what we love.
Congrats on the double-digit winning record, 10-1. Jake
Let's go.
Paul, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Get W available at 4,500 plus Walmarts across the country. Smell delicious. Ladies and gentlemen,
Dude, I have so much to
thank
talk
you for
about.
listening to
know.
this episode of
It's like-
Impulsive. We love you. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.
I need to wash my
Peace.
guppy.